How Georgia Became a Fairy. Long ago, in a cozy wooden cabin nestled deep in the Canadian forest, lived a little girl named Georgia. She had kind eyes, messy curls, and pockets always full of pine cones, pebbles, and secrets. Georgia's favorite person in the whole world was her grandfather, who carved toys, birdhouses, and the tiniest doors you've ever seen. "Who are those for?" Georgia once asked, watching him polish a door no taller than her thumb. "They're for the forest fairies," he whispered with a twinkle in his eye. "If you're lucky and kind, they might open a door for you someday." Georgia smiled, but she wasn't sure if she believed in fairies. Every day after school, she'd play near the trees where her grandfather placed the little door, painted green with golden vines. She never touched it. She only left tiny drawings, drops of honey, and soft petals beside it, just in case. Then one autumn afternoon, the sky turned violet, and the forest glowed as if it was holding its breath. Georgia was alone outside when she heard a sound, a soft chime, like wind in a bottle. She turned. The fairy door was open. Golden light spilled out like syrup in the sunset, and Georgia stepped closer. She wasn't scared, just full of wonder. As she knelt down and peeked inside, the ground gave a little shiver. With a soft pop, the world around her shifted. She shrank, not frighteningly so, but gently, as if the forest had been waiting for this moment. Her clothes turned into mossy green fabric, and her arms glowed faintly. She reached behind her and felt something, delicate and fluttery. "Wings!" Georgia gasped. Out of the little door came a group of fairies, smiling as if they'd been expecting her all along. "You opened your heart before you opened the door," said the eldest fairy. "That's how it always begins." From that day forward, Georgia lived among them. She learned to speak to owls and listen to trees, to weave blankets from spider silk and stir honey into moonlight. But sometimes, when the stars were just right, she'd fly back to the cabin and sit beside the door, leaving a pinecone, a pebble, and a tiny note for her grandfather. And though he never said it aloud, her grandfather always smiled and whispered, "Thank you for visiting, little fairy."